So, coming from CNBC and damn near everybody else that has a news website right now, Anthropic confidentially files IPO prospectus with the SEC, prepping Wall Street for landmark AI deal. That's right, we are going to be getting our second AI IPO, most likely coming up relatively soon. So we have the SpaceX IPO, as far as I understand. That is going to be happening June 12th. So lordy, when I'm recording this video, that is like 11 days away. Supposedly that's going to be a $1.7 to $2 trillion deal. And so now we have Anthropic coming out, and they are going to be IPOing too. Most likely around that $1 trillion mark, at least. There was actually a newspaper, there was in the news last week, was where Anthropic just got their latest valuation. They just got their latest funding round, where they got valued at $950 billion. So that was last week. They got valued at $950 billion. So, you know, if it takes them any more than a month to IPO, you know, we might be looking at 1.1, 1.2, $25.6 trillion. I mean, come on now, in a month, who knows what Anthropic will actually be worth. And so that's the world we are in. I do think one of the interesting things about all of this is how it makes OpenAI now seem like an also-ran. This is an important thing to be realizing in the technology world. So many of the companies that you think will be the winners, that you think they'll be the successful ones, and they just burn in, they completely and utterly fail. And the people that you thought were going to be the also-rans, they're the ones that become successful. I do think this is very interesting looking at OpenAI right now, where I've talked about this many times before, again, about this, the narrative, the mythology of the first mover advantage, and how most of the time in the technology world, that's just not how this crap works. And so you think about OpenAI, right? They came out with ChatGPT. ChatGPT became, you know, the first app to like 100 million users in a certain period of time. And it looked like OpenAI was taking over the world. Remember, Google had failed. Google was behind. Apple was behind. Anthropic, they just had their crappy little coding niche. And nobody cared about Grok. Let's be honest. Nobody still cares about Grok. But anyways, let's not get into that. But the curious thing was, right, like OpenAI was Sam Altman and OpenAI. And now we are in June of 2026, and Google actually seems to be making an exceptionally good AI play. Apple seems to be basically trying to be a little bit AI agnostic. They're just going to sell the hardware and the services around AI. So they seem like they're doing pretty well. Anthropic, worth $950 billion, most likely, depending on valuations, now worth more than OpenAI, going to IPO first. And Grok, you know, what can you say about Grok? Other than it's attached to XAI, and they're gonna IPO at $2 trillion. And it's just amazing to see how everything kind of shifts around in the technology world. And it's important to understand this is the same thing that always happens, right? A company called Novell, right? Novell was winning until they got their ass handed to them by Microsoft. WordPerfect, I remember WordPerfect back in the day. That was the like word processing software text editor. Netscape Navigator, BlackBerry. It's just amazing how many of these companies, right? They seem like they're going to take over the world, that they own a product category up until they don't, and they become the also-ran. And so what's also going to be interesting to see with this is what happens when OpenAI fails. All right, so many resources have been dumped into all of these AI companies. XAI, Anthropic, OpenAI, right? There's this whole idea that this entire sector is compute constrained, essentially hardware resource constrained. So one of the interesting things to look at here is when OpenAI goes boom, right? When OpenAI goes boom, Does that open up space so that Anthropic and xAI and these companies can really accelerate faster? Or does, when OpenAI goes boom, does that fracture the foundations for this entire AI fraud that's been going on, and everybody goes plunging into the pit of despair? I don't know. I cannot see the future. I cannot see the future. And if I could see the future, I definitely would have invested in NVIDIA a couple of years ago. Holy crap. Anyways, so yeah, coming from CNBC, Anthropic said it confidentially filed its IPO prospectus with the Securities and Exchange Commission, setting up a potentially historic share sale for investors ready to jump into AI. Quote, "This gives us the option to go public after the SEC completes its review," Anthropic said in a statement. The proposed initial public offering will depend on market conditions and other factors. So they're probably going to see what the hell happens with SpaceX and figure out what they're going to do. Who knows what's going to happen with SpaceX? Here's the thing. If we were in a rational world, if this was a sane world, the SpaceX IPO would burn in. It would blow up bigger than a blue origin rocket on the launch pad. Sadly, we are not in a sane world. So we are going to see what happens with SpaceX. That's probably one of the things they're looking at here, right? Elon Musk is coming out of the gate, trying to do that $2 trillion IPO. If that IPO goes well, they'll probably want to IPO incredibly quickly afterwards. I do wonder, for all of this though, what happens if the SpaceX IPO goes boom? Because again, the number valuations here, like when we talk about the SpaceX, see, that's one of the, everything is like perspective. So when you look at Anthropic trying to IPO at $1 trillion versus SpaceX trying to IPO at $2 trillion, right? You compare that. How do you value Anthropic versus how you value SpaceX to try to figure out how much that $1 trillion valuation makes sense? The important thing to remember, though, is the largest U.S. IPO in history before this was for Alibaba at $169 billion. I just want this to be clear. A quote-unquote small AI IPO at only $1 trillion is still 6 or 7x the Alibaba IPO at $169 billion. So anyways, they get to file the paperwork, see what happens with SpaceX, and then figure out what they're going to do next. Let's see here. Submitting a confidential prospectus doesn't lock Anthropic into a certain time frame for going public. Its official prospectus just has to land in the hands of investors at least 15 days before the company begins a roadshow. The company has experienced explosive growth this year, announcing in May that its revenue run rate has ballooned to $47 billion, up from $10 billion annual revenue last year. Last week, it closed a funding round at a $965 billion valuation, topping OpenAI, which was valued at $852 billion. And to be clear, I think they were valued at like $500 billion back in February. You just have to understand, these valuations are just insane. I do believe it was last fall. I need to create notes on the things that I've said in the past, because I do believe last fall is when I came up with the term stupacorns, right? So a unicorn is a startup company worth $1 billion. A decacorn is a startup company worth $10 billion. And I came up with the term stupacorn for the companies, right? The startup companies, the privately held startup companies that were worth over $100 billion. And I called it a stupacorn because it was just so damn stupid. And in less than a year, we went from these companies being valued at just north of $100 billion to now being worth $1 trillion, who knows, $1 trillion or more dollars. This is just insane by any metric. So anyways, that's basically what it is. They put a lot of additional padding in here to try to make it sound more interesting. But I do have, like, I feel like that's the face. I feel like that's the face for this particular video. Just like what's going on? What are we doing here? Is this still reality? So yeah, I don't know. Anthropic's on an IPO apparently. The other interesting thing to be thinking about with this IPO is they've already pushed the private valuations up so high. Again, the big question is, how do they deal with a down round, right? So the IPO, what you really want to invest into is a pop. right? And what the pop is the idea is that there's so much demand for an IPO that the company that's going public actually prices their initial offering too low. So you'll see this, back in history. Basically, the idea is they do an IPO, they price their shares at $20 a share, and then by the end of the day, the shares are $60 a share, right? That's a pop, right? If you're able to buy at like 9 o'clock in the morning and you sell at 4 o'clock that afternoon, you literally, made $40, you made 300% or whatever, simply by buying, right, before everybody got in on it. And so that's one of the big things a lot of investors are looking for. One of the interesting questions, though, with these AI companies is that their private valuations are already so high, right? So if you said if you said Anthropic's private valuation was $500 billion, and then they're going to try to IPO for $1 trillion, there's a lot of gap. There's a lot of gap there, right? So they could try to IPO it, let's say at $600 billion. Maybe there's appetite for that $1 trillion mark, and maybe everything can make sense. One of my concerns with this is basically the concept of down round, basically getting hit when they IPO, is if you're already valued at $950 billion in the private market. Let's say they IPO, try to go for $1 trillion, which is only a shade over where they're at. What happens if they just don't make it? And to be clear here, when I talk about this, it's not that Anthropic is a bad company. It's not that Anthropic's products are bad. It's not that there's not a value proposition for them to be successful in the future. It's just, are they worth $1 trillion? Like what happens if they hit the open market, the public market, and investors are like, you know what? You are an incredibly valuable company. You're just worth 5x Alibaba and not 7x Alibaba, right? Like imagine they IPO with already having a $965 billion valuation. And what happens if the public market just says, we really like it. We like a lot about your stuff about your company, whatever. You're worth $700 billion. Do you realize these AI companies have set themselves up to such a stupid degree that a $700 billion valuation, a valuation that would be 5x what Alibaba was, would be a miserable failure? And that is why I get concerned about this entire mess. This entire mess is gonna go boom. And when it goes boom, it's going to be very ugly. It's going to be very ugly. So what do you think about this? What do you think about Anthropic putting in their paperwork with the SEC to, actually go public? More interestingly, what do you think is going to be in their S1 filings? Like we've already seen the SpaceX S1 filing, and that's just dumb. That's just, oh my God, that is just a dumb sandwich right there. What do you think the Anthropic S1 filing is going to be? What do you think with any of this? I mean, think about that. 5x, the largest U.S. IPO in history. That was only like in 2018. It wasn't that long ago. 5x would be a miserable failure. I don't know. Put your tears down below. If you like these episodes and you want them on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, there's a link in the doobly-doo. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. And with that, go out there. Hug your friends, kiss your spouse, drink some good alcohol, and enjoy the beautiful sunset tonight. Because tomorrow, Armageddon starts, my friends. See y'all later.